Hello YouTube. Thanks for coming back to my channel, Create, Share, and Give. And today I will be discussing my experience with the stone Moldavite, the infamous Moldavite. This is my piece here that I was working with. It is green in color. It has a glassy like consistency. And actually, it's a meteorite that hit the Czech Republic many years ago. I'm not sure if it's thousands, 100,000, millions, who knows, but a long, long time ago. And so that makes it very rare because the resources are limited. Who knows when another meteorite will hit the earth again. So that, of course, hikes the price up. And so it's a very expensive stone. But I can't remember how I came across Moldavite or what prompted me to want to work with it. But I ordered two. This is my second piece. The first piece that I ordered, it was a very, very tiny slither of a piece of a Moldavite because it is very expensive. But it doesn't matter the size, it still is a powerful stone. So even with a small piece, you will still reap the benefits. So with any stone in general, when the stone is done working with you or it no longer serves you at that moment, it will disappear. Some people may think it may disappear in another dimension, or it just has a way of getting away from you because maybe you no longer need to work with that stone or crystal, or maybe it's not the correct time, or it needs to find another home of someone that it needs to work with. So my first piece of Moldavite I would put it in a little sachet and put it in my brassiere because it was so small to carry. I didn't want to lose it. And lo and behold, I was at work one day, my coworker, there was a little red bag, and she was like, "Oh, is this yours?" I was like, "Yes." I didn't feel it fall. I had no idea how it got on the break room on the floor. So when I picked the bag up, I was just searching through the bag because it was a tiny, tiny piece. And lo and behold, my Moldavite had gotten away from me. Even if someone had found the bag, the stone almost looks like a little piece of cut glass, and it was in the corner of the bag. So I don't even think anyone would really be able to detect that small piece. But anywho, it got away from me. Maybe that should have been my first sign, but it wasn't. I was still determined to work with the Moldavite, so I went and I purchased this piece online. So be careful also when you're purchasing Moldavite. There are a lot of replicas out there, copycat stones, but I did a little research and went with the company that I felt more comfortable with. So that's what I did. So when I received my second piece, I began working with it, and I saw a video of universal frequencies here on YouTube, and he had an affirmation that I loved, and it was an affirmation that stated, "I am open for transformation. I now manifest my highest destiny." And so I would say that I will hold the stone and work with the stone because it really is a transformation stone. It also is connected with the crown chakra, your higher self, and extraterrestrials, because it is a stone that's out from the ethers. And I think that's what really drew me to the stone. Anything that I can work with that comes from the outer space, the ethers, I am just attracted to. So the first time, like the first week, I wore the stone, and it is recommended that you wear Moldavite 1-2 hour increments and gradually increase because it is such a vibrationally strong stone. Did I do that? No, because I like to go full force with things. So anywho, one day I was at work and I felt really faint, like I was literally going to fall out. I broke into a sweat. I got so dizzy I had to go to the restroom, splash my face with water, and intuitively I knew that it was the stone. So I just snatched the stone off my neck. I put water on my neck and I sat down, took my shoes off, my feet were hot, And I said, well, maybe I didn't eat that morning. I said, well, maybe that's what it is. So I had some fruit with me. I ate some fruit. I drank some water, and I sat down and I began to feel better enough to finish work. So I kind of chunked it up as, so maybe I was going a little bit, been busy and didn't eat that morning. So I put the chain on again. So I had worn it several times in between that time. And then I was at work again, and the same thing happened again. All of a sudden, I just felt really dizzy, like I was 0.2 seconds away from passing out. So I again went to my safe haven, the bathroom, and I splashed my face again, snatched the chain off again, took my shoes off because my whole body felt really hot. And I even laid down on a bench at work, and then I started to feel better. And then I was convinced after that second time that I think that it was the Moldavite, because I have not felt like that since, and I have not worn the Moldavite since either. So I got a little nervous about that. I was like, oh my goodness, maybe it's too strong of a frequency. I don't know if it's clearing energies out of my body. Whatever it was, I never want to feel like that again. So I have not worn the necklace again. And after that, I pretty much stopped working with Moldavite. Maybe I'll do a little more research, or just maybe keep it on my altar and work with it, in small spurts. So that was my experience with Moldavite. I was wishing and hoping that I would have had a longer experience with it, but maybe that's it for now. So if you guys have had any experience with Moldavite similar to mine, drop it in the comment below and let me know what your experience was. But it is such a precious stone. I'm happy to have it in my collection, but for now it'll just have to stay on my altar. So again, that was my experience with my beloved Moldavite. Hopefully you guys found this informative. Until we meet again, peace.